if you want to get that, give us a call or go to hsn.com to start that process. This, are we moving?
Yeah, this is the...
This is the one with the JFK.
Yeah, I gotta kind of move this around.
You wanna set it up?
Yeah,
make it look pretty.
Move this over here just a little bit because I gotta show them the box.
Oh yes.
The box is really cool.
There we go.
And there's the Apollo. I'm gonna put the other one down here.
Anything else?
There you go. Yeah.
Now it looks pretty. Now we're ready.
There you go. So, we talked about this in the last hour. I think it was our best seller the last hour. Am I correct, Rock, in that? Yeah, by far. I want to spend some time here. So the United States government, we talked a lot about Apollo 11. We sold thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of Apollo 11 coins. They're truly spectacular. It's one of the great commemoratives. I think every single one of the iterations will completely and totally sell out. We're already back ordered on the gold, the Mint State gold, on the 5-ounce coin, the proof gold. They're all back ordered already. I think we're headed towards that. If this coin set isn't sold out, I think it may already be sold out or back ordered the 2-coin set, ungraded, uncertified, okay? But this one's graded and certified, absolutely positively perfect. So what you do is you get the $half, the proof $half that the United States, so when the United States government said they were gonna make this coin set, they said it was a 2-coin $half set. We assumed it would be a proof $half and just the Mint State $half, you know? But they didn't do that. They did something and they kind of took us all by surprise. This one kind of flew totally under the radar, folks. Since John F. Kennedy started Apollo, in essence, I mean, he's the one that challenged America to go to the moon, they put a Kennedy $half in there. And they didn't put any Kennedy $half in there. The Kennedy $half, tremendously popular, tremendously collectible. See all those Kennedys that I just showed you over there? This is this is like 10 times rarer than like all of those. Because not only did they do a Kennedy $half just for this set, so it's important that it's certified out of the set, but it almost doesn't matter because the coin is unique. Well, it only comes in this set. It is the only enhanced reverse proof coin that has ever been done by the United States government. The United States government has done reverse proof coins. They've done 20 or 25 reverse proof coins. Average price on those about $2,000 a piece. That includes gold coins. Enhanced uncirculated, United States government has done 20 or 25 of those. Average price is probably only about $500 on the enhanced uncirculated. But they've never done an enhanced reverse proof until this coin. And there's not millions of them that have been made, hundreds of thousands of them. There's 100,000 coins. They are available exclusively in this 2-coin set, no place else on earth. I have in my limited editions of the proof dollars, I've got 2,969. I've got all these. In the silver coin $half Apollos, this is the rarest deal. I only have 769. I debuted it in our last hour. Comes in the 2-coin presentation case. I think that thing's $39.95, if I'm not mistaken, for the 2-coin, just the red oak presentation box. So I have got these coins. We debuted them today. I have a show tonight, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I give it a 90%, 95%, you know I'm a numbers guy, percent chance of selling out today, being a one-hit, one-day wonder. We have them every now and then where I just can't get enough coins at the right price. Now, I may be able to do these again, but one, they won't be first day of issue, okay? They won't be individually numbered, and they're gonna be more money. Okay, so take all that into account. So if you want first day of issue, you want individually numbered, you want match numbered, you want all of that, you want my original issue price, you have to act now. So standing on its own, it's a great 2-coin set. The fact that they only did 100,000 and just that it comes from the 2-coin set, see where it says 2-coin first day, 2-coin set. So it's proof 70, Apollo 11th, 50th anniversary, put all that together. But it's when they decided to put a unique coin in the set. And they made it a Kennedy $half. Because there's always the commemorative thing. And you know, and the commemoratives are tremendously popular, but once you make it a circulating denomination, once you make it a coin that's been going for over 50 years, the Kennedy $half, Now you have added to the collectability of that in a pretty significant way, in an exponential way from a collecting standpoint. And that's critical. That's crucial for you to understand what your opportunity is. And there's only 769 match-numbered pairs. There's only 769 match-numbered pairs. I am guessing at this point we're under 700, heading towards 600 on these.
Yeah.
Understand? So once I get to prime time, because we're 2:25 a.m.
Right.
Eastern time, right? On a Tuesday. Now put this thing in prime time. Now when I did the silver dollar, which we'll show here in a minute, in proof, in prime time, the first time I aired it, I sold 1,000 pieces. On just one silver dollar at $199.95. We're gonna show you this here in a minute. So I sold over 1,000 pieces. So this is $249 for 2 coins. One of them, the most unique, currently the most unique American coin on the marketplace today, the only enhanced reverse proof coin of any kind, let alone Kennedy half dollars, that the United States government has ever done, and I only have 769. And by the time I get to prime time, I'm guessing more like 500 or 600 maybe. So if we get to prime time and it's 5 or 550, this is a sellout. My percentage goes from 92% to 100%. And that, from the phone calls, it looks like that's what's happening. Okay? So I must warn you. And I don't give you sellout warnings very often, because remember, this isn't, I can't go back and make any more. The government frowns on that. Okay? I can't make any. I have to work with the limits that they have given us. And the limits on this, they just made too few of these, folks. They just made too few of these. I think that's 100% accurate statement to be able to get this set that you're going to have right here. And to be able to get that rarest Kennedy half dollar that you're going to have on top of the rarest, it's one of the rarest coins ever made by the United States government, and it is the only, once again, and I can't impress funny enough, look, you already get the half dollar. I've sold 1,000 of the half dollars already at $124.95, not in the 2-coin set. Okay, not in the 2-coin set, just the regular half dollar is $124.95. Now add in that it comes from the 2-coin half dollar set, and add in this incredibly rare, incredibly desirable Kennedy half dollar, and now you have collectability of a level that we haven't reached in quite some time, to be honest with you. We're reaching collectability that we have not reached in quite some time. And with only 769, I wished I had 1,769, but I don't. I've got 769, and that's all that I have. And like I said, this may well be a one-day, one-show, one-day wonder. And I hate it when that happens, but there's nothing I can do about it.
No, but that means you're so happy that you're watching right now. We're so happy that you're seeing this brand new. We've never seen this before. Just for the first time last hour, now we're seeing it this hour. We won't see it again until 9 p.m. tonight, but that means those numbers are gonna dwindle as the day goes on. So if you're watching right now and you're hearing this, you're hearing how rare this is the opportunity. Give us a call, go to hsn.com, go to your app, make sure that you do that. Let me give you that item number 660154. And what Mike was saying, you cannot get that Kennedy half dollar anywhere on its own. It is only in this set.
Only in the 2-coin set put out by the government.
That's it.
And I know we have about another 30 seconds. One last thing, and I got to read this. I just love this. This is John F. Kennedy right here, and he announces the space program and our push to go to the moon at a speech at Rice University. Right here, and it says, we do this not because it's easy, but because it's hard. And that was, and I think that is that is America right there in a nutshell. We do it not because it's easy, but we do it because it's hard. And I love that.
Brand new, $249.95. Brand new that we've had today. If